hereby dub this year as the year to stop ghosting your audience. They'll thank you for it later. Hi everybody, my name is Mica Gonzalez, that is M-I-C-A Gonzalez with a Z, and for more videos about productivity, goal setting, and creativity, please consider hitting that subscribe button so that you'll get first dibs to all my future videos. So today's video has got me really excited because we are covering my all-time favorite productivity hack for content creators. So great, in fact, that it's not only a hack, but an actual real strategy that you can use in your life and content calendar, and that strategy is called content batching. Some of you might already know it, but for those who don't, content batching is creating content in bulk in a short amount of time as possible. This is the strategy so many content creators use to churn out a month's worth of content in just a week, sometimes even 2 to 3 days, and in this video I want to show you exactly how to use this strategy and apply it to your own platform so that you can say goodbye to ghosting your audience and get consistent in growing your platform online through consistent, high-value content. So here's why content batching works. Real quick, the biggest reason that this strategy works is because you're able to get as much done for your content calendar as possible in a short amount of time. I mentioned it a minute ago, but content creators can use this strategy to churn out new blogs, videos, podcasts, Instagram posts, etc. for an entire month in just a few days. And I'm not exaggerating because this is the strategy that I use to stay ahead of my content calendar and be able to stay on top of my blog, my Instagram, my newsletter, my YouTube videos. It's really amazing. And the deeper reason why batching works and works so well isn't because of the result that it gives. Instead, it's because batching makes the most of your current momentum while doing certain related tasks. So instead of having to shift the gears in your brain to do different things, you're already going with the momentum of what you're doing. Here are 3 easy steps to help you get started with this amazing productivity strategy as a content creator. First thing you want to do is to set a goal for the number of posts that you want to create in the month. Depending on your platform and your schedule, your goal might actually vary. For example, you can set a goal to make 4 blog posts in a month or 1 every week, or you might want to create a new Instagram post every other day, so that's around 15 posts total per month, more or less. And there's really no hard and set rule to this step, but you might want to set a goal that's realistic but still challenging. Remember, you can always adjust your goal next month if you found that you aimed too high this month, or if you aim too low, you can always adjust. Next, you're going to want to break down these posts into relevant subtasks. With anything content related, there are sure to be repeatable tasks that you do for your content. So that could be anything from doing market or trend research, outlining, recording, shooting, editing, designing, writing, making layouts, etc. There's so much. So be sure to identify all of these subtasks for your own platform that you know that will come up every single time for every single post, so that you know exactly how to move forward with this strategy. This step's pretty key because unless you know which subtasks you have, it'll be really hard to proceed and actually batch your content. So if this is the first time that you're doing something like this, I do recommend taking a piece of paper or opening up your notes app or whatever, and then just writing down actual subtasks for every time that you create your content. So this way you'll see if there's anything that you might have missed, and this will serve as a reference for you when you start actually batching your content and proceed to the final step. And real quick, right before I move on to the said last and final step, if you are getting any value out of this video or if you're learning something new, I would love it if you left a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel out. Those likes and those comments, those subscribes, they really help me get my content out there to more creative people just like you, and that just helps me get closer to my goal of helping more and more content creators, and yes, even entrepreneurs, become more productive and purposeful every single day. So now with that out of the way, let's go to the last and final step, which is assigning a specific day in the month to work on each of those subtasks for all of your posts. Here's an example of this step in the context of a YouTube creator. So let's say every first of the month, I sit down and plan out the videos that I want to publish in the month. My goal was to create 4 videos, so I'll make sure that on that day, I have a crystal clear idea of what exactly those 4 posts are going to be. Then let's just say for the next 2 days, and for the sake of this example, let's just assume that these are on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, you're gonna wanna outline or script your first 2 or 3 videos. If you can do all 4 outlines for the month, then that's pretty awesome, but that's okay if you aren't able to get it done because, you know, things happen, life happens, c'est la vie, maybe you're a busy person, but you're just meant to do the best that you can to stick to your batching schedule anyway. So let's just say on that Tuesday and Wednesday, you've managed to complete all of the outlines, all of the scripts for your videos. So on Thursday and Friday, you can go ahead and shoot whatever it is that you can. So maybe your videos rely on a mix of talking head videos as well as B-roll shots. Then you can maybe use Thursday as a day to shoot all your talking head videos, you know, kind of like what you're seeing right now with me speaking straight to the camera. And on Friday, you decide to shoot your B-roll. So with this kind of batching schedule, you technically have all 4 of your YouTube videos for the month ready to be edited and then just published throughout the month. So you can dedicate time to editing each video and releasing it out into the wild when you're done. And that's what makes content batching different from using time blocking, which is another productivity strategy. With batching, you've got way more content done and ready in a shorter amount of time. Versus, say, time blocking, which depending on your circumstances and schedule, might look something like this. Monday, you decide what video you're going to release that week, depending on the market's research that you might have done maybe the day before. Then on Tuesday, you're going to move on to outlining or scripting your video. And then on Wednesday, you're going to finish outlining, finish scripting. Thursday, you're going to shoot your talking head video. Friday, you're going to shoot all your B-roll. Saturday, you're probably going to edit. And then Sunday, it's out for publishing. The main difference that you'll notice is that batching makes sure that you've got as much done as you could in as short amount of time as possible, while time blocking breaks down the tasks per post and then assigning a dedicated day for those tasks individually. If you are interested to learn more about time blocking, especially using Google Calendar to create a productive weekly schedule for yourself in your life and your content creation, then I will leave a link to another video I made about the topic, and you can find that either somewhere up here or linked down in the description below. So as a final wrap up of this productivity strategy, I do want to make a recommendation for how you can try this out even if you're extremely busy or you think you can only really work on one post at a time. You don't have to follow the extremely simplified examples that I gave in this video, which might be unrealistic to you personally. Obviously, if you can't do all of your subtasks like scripting all your videos in one day, you don't have to. You can stretch it out to a couple days, maybe even an entire week, because the beauty of content batching is you can create in bulk, even if that's just 2 or 3 posts at a time in advance. And think about it. Even just an hour a day can get you 2 or 3 outlines for new blogs or videos or podcasts. And the time that you save, especially when you've got as much of these tasks out of the way, is just time that you can't get back. So try to start somewhere and just adjust as you go. And that's all I had for you today. I hope this video helps you in a big way to become more productive, more streamlined in your content creation goals and projects. I sure had a fun time making this video for you. And as always, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, you know, all that good stuff. I really, really appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye!